Good afternoon, good morning, welcome to the party, folks. Sorry I started stream a little bit late. As usual, dealing with some technical stuff. But today we're playing Roguemon, and we just got... Stab Ice... This thing's level 8. This doesn't work. This thing's level 8. I mean, Icicle Crash is wild. But that's a really bad stat spread. It's a really bad stat spread. Noibat. Alright, let's just do Tyrant. We know we're not running. Oh, whoops, I used the button. Alright, you know what? Whatever. Whatever. We're gonna run the Goomy, folks. If we run into Dark type, we do have priority first impression, which is going to... help get us through. We lose the music when I do that, but it's only the quick turbos. Alright, let's do this. This is nothing spectacular, but... this is the creature we've chosen. Folks, this is actually where we name them, I guess. You don't have to deposit now. There's a guy who does it for you when you try to go to the forest. Oh, Plaid, that's really helpful. Ugh. Blaze is a terrible ability. Let's name Goomy. Oh, actually, this was Plaid who asked for Dragon, so this will be Plaid, I guess. Alright, so this Dragon Seed is Plaid. I guess we'll just have to start having people line up for the seed they want. Okay, so we'll let the game remind us to auto-equip. And, okay, we get options. We can get HP cap boost, potion, paralyze heal, and an antidote, or a potion and a reroll chip. I guess I'm not going to take the reroll chip because I just don't really know enough about that setup. But let's get some... let's get some status. You know what? Screw it. I'm taking HP cap. I'm taking HP cap. I always complain about the HP cap. Let's just use it. I always complain about the HP cap. Let's just start growing it. Watch, then we won't pick up any heals. Plaid, I like reroll conceptually, but because I have no idea what the options are right now, I am investing into getting more experience. We have bad attack, but... nah, let's Lumina Crash. Maybe this one-shots. It definitely two-shots, thanks to the Spadef drop. Holy shit, maybe it doesn't. Smackdown is rock, I guess. Ow, that's a 50 power. What the hell does this do? Removes the target's immunity to ground damage. A crit will kill here. We resist that. He'll recoil. Probably take about the same amount of damage. Yep. Remember, we do have a potion. We'll see what comes out next. This thing's doing a lot of damage to us. Alright, we'll get some good experience here. We might even hit 10 off that. 3 special attacks is really good. 2 special. Jack, yes, we can heal outside. So, we could try to kill with high horsepower, or we could gamble Lumina Crash. Honestly, I'm just gonna gamble that he doesn't have lethal. This Mon is not exceptional. I don't think we need to go crazy here. Alright, if he has lethal, we're dead. If he doesn't, we're fine. I literally don't know what that is. Fishious Rend. Inflicts regular damage if the user attacks before the target or the target switched in, damage is doubled. If the user attacks before the target, the damage is doubled? Oh my god! What? That's insane! Folks, we would like a Kingdra with Fishious Rend. All right, here's level 10. I will start with a great special move. Okay, folks, Air Cutter is actually special. That is actually a pretty good pickup. I mean, Cold, it does double damage if you go first. That makes it a 170 power move. All right, let's use a potion. Because we're not allowed to heal in the middle, but we can heal outside of combat, which is unusual for Roselli Berry. Struck by a super effective fairy, but we still need Lucky Egg. Yeah, Cold, that's insane. That's insane. Okay, so picking up Air Cutter provides us a lot of protection. Because now we have a very reliable go-to move. We do need to be careful about burning too much Lumina Crash. So we'll use some Air Cutter here. Flame Charge? Stab Flame Charge. We resist, but we have bad defense. Ow. Oh, that's right, you get speed out of that.
When you pray to R and Jesus, you are praying to smoothest mango!
We don't have an ant. Oh, God. Well, that went well. We would have evolved into a Diplin. Wait, 485 Diplin, and then to a 490 Victory Bell. What? I mean, reasonable spread, all things considered. But that'll do that. All right, that went well. Yes, Morrow stats are randomized. All right, Jack wants fire. Folks, we're gonna get this randomizing quick. I need to go get tea. My throat is real messed. Folks, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I have a cup of tea ready. You will be shocked to discover my tea is hot. As you all know, I am somewhat famous. Oh yeah, that's fine. As you all know, I am famous for forgetting to turn the heat on. All right, Vulpix, Charmander, or Litwick. Folks, we got options. A Lychee Berry. Oh, that raises attack stat. Interesting. Kind of want the Litwick. Defeatist doesn't sound good. Defeatist sounds like a bad thing happened when health is low. Sludge Wave looks fun. Jack, I'm not sure it lines up with Roguemon. So... Water Pledge? That seems bad. We're alive. Yeah, not really. Halves your attack and speed when you're under half HP. Well, it's a good thing we died then. That's a terrible ability. That's a terrible ability. Let's do it again. If Mango really wants to know what something does, he just click on the tracker. Nah, we don't have that kind of time. That's not in the budget. Ooh, Tepig. Growlithe. I'm going Tepig. Gotta go the Angry Pig. I like the spread. I like... There's a lot to like, but there's a lot not to like. Whirlpool still sucks. What is Wild Bolt Storm? Regular damage, 20% chance to paralyze. Cannot miss in rain. What is Friend Guard? All friendly Pokemon take 0.75 as much direct damage from moves while this Pokemon's in battle. Oh my god, that'd be great for doubles. Razor Wind still sucks. This should be Swift, I think. So I think one Whirlpool is probably worth it. That's not awesome. Tri-Attack is going to be potentially better than Wild Bolt. Well, Wild Bolt can paralyze still. Alright, we were hoping for a paralyze here. Now, we could Razor Wind and hope for a crit, but I just don't think there's any real value to that. There's Vandaforce. Alright, we need Wild Bolt to kill. This will be close. This will be a roll. Never doubted. Never doubted. Alright, we need a good physical move. 2 special, 1 attack. What are you doing to me? Rock Climb? What the hell is Rock Climb? I mean, sure. It's normal. You're joking. A charging attack that may confuse the foe. Called Rock Climb. Alright, we'll get rid of Razor Wind. It's garbage. Rock Climb's an HM. Oh, yeah, it's from, like, but I wouldn't have thought it was a physical, like, ugh. It's so weird. No, not Mango. Oh my god. This menu is killing me. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. I mean, I think we probably pivot off this, right? Hey, look, it's Tepig again. Okay. Armorogue. Litten. Honestly, maybe I just take all of these. Folks, I'm just gonna pivot. I'm just gonna accept one of these as my pivot. Let's try this out for 1 seed. Lee, because obviously rocks would be climbing rocks. Alright, swapping Tepigs. Still Friend Guard. Same moveset. Wait, even with... Wait, this one doesn't have plus attack, and it's better attack. whatever. Charcadet's turn. It's got stab armor cannon. It's a little slow. Regular damage lowers defense and special defense. That's... I mean, it's a little too balanced. 255 BST is a little tough. Dude, this Litten has way too much HP. And yet, somehow... Stab Eruption, Psy Shield Bash is really interesting. Inflicts regular damage. If the user's last move failed or did not affect the target, this deals double. And Overdrive doesn't do anything special. Cup, you still can. There's just this available. Darumaka. Terrible Nature. What the hell is in... Okay, I don't know any of these. Shell Trap. Inflicts regular damage with decreased priority. If the user was not yet hit by an opponent's physical move, this turn the move will fail. That's garbage. Meteor Beam. Regular damage. Raises the user's special by 1 stage. User then charges for 1 turn before attacking. Never mind, that sucks. Infernal Parade. Inflicts regular damage. Has a 30% chance to burn. If the target has a major status ailment, this move has double power. And pickup, which is fun. Special attack's not very good, though. And what about Houndour? Interesting. This thing actually has a reasonably decent spread, though, of course, terrible nature. Neutralizing Gas. While the Pokemon is in battle, the effects of all other Pokemon's abilities will be nullified or will not be triggered. That's actually really good. But this thing's moves are terrible. Is Litten our best play here? It does evolve at level 17. Litten's a glass cannon, but Stab Eruption is pretty awesome. Psy Shield Bash is really interesting. Stomping Tantrum over... Like, this thing has incredible coverage. Yeah, I think we're gonna run, Now walk into that tall grass and never come back here again. Yeah, Cup, exactly. If we can pick up Flare Blitz, we're golden. Yeah, Wolf, that's what I'm getting. Oh, hold on, I gotta go back for this potion. I wonder why they didn't just give us 5 potions so we don't have to talk to this guy. It's not the end of the world, just interesting. Alright, let me just do some quick speed ups here. Energy Root is a nice pickup. Don't mind that. Alrighty. Quick Ball won't matter. Though I guess that does give us another pivot opportunity. Me not gushing over about how cute Litten is. I really like the Pokemon following out around. We're not using Power Herb. We have decent speed. Now remember, we do have limited PP. Like, we have to get through the entire forest what we have, so we have to be a little conservative with Eruption. We should be faster than this Tepig. Oh, catch rate becomes 0. Cold, that's good to know. Thank you. Yeah, Cup, I don't know. Honestly, it's probably as simple... Wait, Tiny Mushroom. A pair of these can be given to the move reminder on 2 Island to relearn 1 move for a Pokemon. Is that relevant to Roguemon, or is that what Tiny Mushrooms used to do? This is... Jaquelin. Okay, that's what they do in the base game. Use the egg mango. I'm sorry, Ball Master? Throwing a ball in a trainer fight boosts a random stat by +1. Yes? Like if someone uses Phantom Force, or we need to set up at the beginning, or we have a friend of the stream. Like, you definitely take Ball Master. I mean, like, what? I mean, I guess I don't even care about the other item. Let's do this fight. All right. We're looking for super effectives. In the absence of super effectives, we're going to eruption this. It's our first fight. I want to make sure we get through. Plaid, that makes sense. That makes sense, Plaid. It's still really good, though. Crit, I'll take it. So the reason I chose eruption there, even though we want to be careful and save it, is that we want to make sure we get through this. Cross chop. Alright, folks, nobody talk to my bot. So, I'm a little tempted to say we get rid of overdrive, but not... But the problem is, this is really solid. Like, overdrive is 80 power, good coverage. We already have Stomping Tantrum, so Cross Chop loses some value. I don't think we can afford the low PP.
Yeah, there's a kind of Jabba the Hutt thing happening, and I really don't want to be Princess Leia here.
Yeah, I think we can overdrive here. Ow. Balls usually get cleared out after every run. I don't know if the clearing phase applies to balls. Plaid, that's a great question. Because it's still good then, but it's definitely not as good as I thought. Dragon Fang. Magmar, Stomping Tantrum. Okay, we resist Icicle Crash, but we got garbage defense. Don't flinch me. Uh-oh. That's a crit. That's gonna kill us, actually. Yeah, well, that's what we get for being Glass Cannon. Also, Magmar is a really bad luck encounter. Magmar is very high BST for that early in the game. Comeuppance was our level 12. Not very good. Thunder Cage. Not really good. Chloroblast sucks, but level 17 we would have evolved. And Conversion, Psycho Shift, whatever. But our final would have been Chandelure. Not really that great. Alright, well, that went well. Alright, let's, Alright, folks, what am I doing next? Flying. Unfortunately, Cup Gross is not a type. So we'll do flying. We'll do flying until we get out of the lab. We'll do flying until we get to go fight the first trainer. And then we'll shift. So for what we'll do today is, as long as we get to fight the first trainer, that'll count as a seed. If the first trainer kills us, he's a jerk, but we move on. I mean, realistically, we could probably go until Brock. Yanma, no thanks. Drifloon, maybe. Oh, no question, Archon. Archon is insane. 400 BST already. Stab Diamond Storm. Interesting. All right, folks, I can be right back. He's got Comatose, too. No status for us. All right, folks, I can be right back. All right, this is still not cooperating. Hopefully, it'll be fixed while I'm gone in Italy. Oh, good God, don't tell me it's not working at all now. Folks, we might have we might not have a working clip player at all now. You know what? I wonder if he's actually been making updates to it that's causing it. God damn it. Such is life. Such is life. Alright, let me give you words on stream. And cold, I need to... Hold on, this should be up. Don't worry, I'll get it. Don't worry, I'll get it. There you go. There you go. There's words on stream, and... I'm going to update this so the continue properly works, cold. Don't send using bot. Don't send using bot. Alright. Alright, folks. I'm gonna go make some more tea and use the toilet quick. I'll be right back. Here I go again on my own. Brown now. Press the only road I've ever known. Brown now. All right, let's carry on. Do you want to give a nickname to this Archon? Nope. This Archon, more like midden. This is actually pretty mid. Comatose, we know what this does. I no idea what Poketoy does. But we got good moves, I guess. Kind of. I don't know what Diamond Storm does. Has a 50% chance to raise the user's defense by each stage, by 2 stages for each target hit. Which means it's good for doubles. Interesting. It's actually not bad. I mean, it's quad effective against Yanma, so feel pretty good about our odds here. We resist that, so we should be okay. That went well. We don't Evo until 37, but looks like a pretty good Evo. We've got really good coverage. I kind of think what we want to do is go look for other Archons. Because if there's another Archon out there, Delibird. Oh, we're flying, right? Not rock. I forgot the item in the lab. Maybe I didn't want it, Jack. Have you considered that? Yeah, it's just protein. That would actually be helpful. All right, so 13 speed is okay, but it's not outstanding. So we'll see if we can find another Archon to Ability Scout. No, we're not going to get that. Delibird is gross. Starly, nope. Delibird, nope. All right. We got those covered. Yeah, Stab Diamond Storm is the same, but it's only 5 PP. Like, so it, like... Relic statue is cult vendor trash. Okay. Ladybug. Nope. Folks, remember this is a flying seed. We're just doing a super quick run to see what else is here. Mantike. Uh-oh. Multi-attack. Alright, we gotta throw a ball here. Meteor Assault and multi-attack. So now, Mantike is not exciting. But, you know, we'll see what it's got. Because we don't have to do catch release stuff here. Honestly, that's a reasonable spread. It's not amazing. Coil is speed and... Are the visuals more saturated? So Ghost, it's because it does night and day cyclicality. So right now I think it's nighttime. Raises the user's attack, defense, and accuracy by 1 stage each. That's kind of crazy. Wait, so Coil is Quiver Dance for physical attackers. Dude, Mantike might be baller. Alright, what about Meteor Assault and multi-attack? User loses its next turn to recharge. That sucks. Multi-attack inflicts regular damage if the user is holding a plate or drive. This move's type is the type corresponding to that item. You're not allowed to coil more than once in a fight. So now, Plaid, does that apply to all of the setup? I don't think we can run that anyway. Its moveset sucks. Down, down, boo-doo-doo. Any setup that includes an attacking stat plus another stat can only be used once. Huh. So like Swords Dance I could use 3 times, but if it's Bulk Up, I get to use it once. Ooh. Folks, Hassan has submitted a question of the day. This is a good one. What good performance by an actor is overshadowed by a phenomenal performance by someone else in the film? There are some good ones of this, actually. 350 is pretty good. So, interestingly, I think my first thought, believe it or not, is actually Pirates of the Caribbean. Jeffrey Rush is incredible as Captain Barbossa. He's incredible as Captain Barbossa, but Johnny Depp steals the show. Jack.
Speaking of fun, we're gonna die.
Leonardo DiCaprio in Django is a really, really good example. Leonardo DiCaprio in Django is really good. Juliette Danielle in The Room. I mean, pretty much any movie with Tom Hanks, Denzel Washington, or Martin Sheen is going to have some incredible acting that you just can't appreciate because those ones are stealing all the glory. Or the spotlight, anyway. Moves used by the holder that trap and damage a target for multiple turns inflict twice their usual... Oh, per turn damage. I was going to say, there are a couple moves where that'd be crazy. Pirates of the Caribbean has many gold performances, but Johnny Depp was Jack Sparrow. He really was. I wish they hadn't made the 4th movie, though. It was terrible. God, it was awful. Ooh, Rowlet. I mean, I do like this Archon. I really wish we could just find another Archon. That's really all I'm after. If we could get Drill Peck, I think we'd be golden. Because right now, I'm just really worried about our PP. Chris Hemsworth in Rush. Phenomenal acting, but Daniel Bruhl stole the show. Daniel Bruhl is fantastic. Everstone. No, thank you. Yeah, folks, I think we just run this. As weird as that is, like, this is like the 4th time we've had a Pokemon that's kind of slow. This creature is an aberration. You must choose another. What? Can someone help me out here? What, This creature is an aberration. Comatose is a banned ability? Why? It's not even, like, it's a good ability, but it's far from broken. Yeah, but, like, the ones that give you defensive boosts and other stuff seem way stronger to me. I feel like there's a lot more broken abilities. Give me a type. Short brunette. I gotta go with short brunette too, to be honest. Ooh, Stone Axe. Super effective. Alright, well, Jesus, we'll catch that. Yeah, so the abilities that provide really secure defense are usually the ones that are banned because they eliminate a lot of the risk that can make Ironmon very difficult. So that's usually why that happens. 24 HP is good, nice and low. So dry skin is interesting. Inflicts regular damage and sets up Stealth Rock. That's actually kind of good. And we have Stab, Revelation Dance. The moves type matches the user's first type, if any otherwise is typeless. Oh, that's why it's Stab. I mean, that's really good. Grants user protection for rest of turn. If a Pokemon attempts to use a move that makes contact with the user, that Pokemon will be poisoned. Can you move the chat overlay somewhere else? It blocks the moves. Yeah, Hassan, but it doesn't permanently block the moves. So, like, anywhere else I move chat, it's either going to be over my face or over the game, which messes with the footage. So blocking the moves is impermanent. I mean, if you have another suggestion, I'm open to it, but I just haven't had good luck. Reveals target's held item. Fails if the target's not holding an item. That's not a good move set, unfortunately. Yeah, doesn't feel like there's a lot of good choices there. All right, we'll catch Rowlet. We're quad weak to ice until we evolve. But starters are pretty good. What's your opinion on is the ocean a soup? I mean, does soup require intent? I think that's kind of my first question, believe it or not. Does soup require intent? I don't think a lot of people talk about that, you know? Meteor Beam we know sucks. Psy Strike is potentially interesting. What's Ball Fetch? If the Pokemon is not holding an item, it will fetch the Pokeball from the first failed throw of battle. That's awful. Psy Strike inflicts regular damage. Damage calculation always uses the target's defense regardless of this move's damage class. Interesting. Uses their defense my special attack. Psy Strike, that's amazing. Psy Strike would be so good for a mono special attacker. That is really good. This Pokemon's not, but there's Wingull. Not running a Wingull. He's faster. If he hits us with Gunk Shot, we're dead. We have to throw a ball here. Gotta throw a ball for that, because we know he has Gunk Shot, and that would be super effective. That would kill us. Alright, we'll see what Yanma's got going on. Too much HP, given his BST. But damn! Water Veil is outstanding on a physical attacker. These moves are not good, but this is a good spread. The problem is we have to get to level 33 to evolve. Huh. Alright, let's keep looking. But we'll scout with this. Rufflet evolves at level 8. Talo, no thank you. Gunk Shot used to be 70 accuracy, Plaid. You're right. That's 80 now. I didn't realize that. Talo, Pick-a-Peck. Oh, I've seen all four. I've seen all four here now. I guess actually the Rufflet's probably the last thing for us to check. We really haven't seen anything good. Ducklet, probably not great. Happened at Gen 6. Okay. It is really interesting to see how much the generations have changed over time. Pick-a-Peck evolves at 14. BST is real bad, but quick evolution. Alright, it's low BST. We should probably be safe. We'll go ahead and use Tackle. That feels bad. The hell? That felt like a move that should have just absolutely murdered us. Oh, it's just 100 power. That's it. 5 PP, 100 power. This thing clearly does not have attack. Wait. Oh, it's Stab Smelling Salts. Stab Smelling Salts. I was like, why did that do as much as Behemoth Bash? Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna grab it. Are you not allowed to take the item off? No, we can take the item off. This thing evolves pretty quick. We haven't seen anything else good. We'll just do a quick check of this thing's stats. If the stats aren't good, then I don't know what the hell we're running. You're not allowed... Oh, Hassan, I believe the rule is you're not allowed to take the item off until you know you're running them on. So if you're going to run it, you're allowed to have it. Honey Gather is garbage. Spirit Shackle? I don't know anything about that. Traps the target. Okay. Inferno? Oh, that seems garbage. Rowlet only has Sky Strike. Honestly, Volibee might be our best play. Like, it's well-rounded, but 42 is such a late Evo. And this has terrible moves. Good God. I think it's Rowlet or I think it's got to be Rowlet. I mean, we do have Nature Power. Ball Fetch sucks, but this thing will learn moves soon and it will evolve. Yeah, I kind of think that's what we're at. That sucks. Yeah, this is the creature I have chosen. It does have a name. Shockingly, this Pokemon I'm really not interested in running, but feel obligated to run, is named Cold. So, that checks out in a lot of ways. Let's take the reroll chip. This is gonna go far, right? Should I use the protein? Sure. Why not? I believe Nature Power is Earthquake here. Should be Earthquake or Seed Bomb. We can Side Strike this. Actually, let's Nature Power. We need to know what it is. Tri Attack? Oh, is Viridian Forest considered a dungeon? Side Strike will finish. We resist that. Good. Never mind. Tri Attack definitely finishes. If this goes far, we know who to thank. Yeah, watch this just straight up get some of the craziest evolutions ever. We'll get an ability capsule to change the Pokemon. Supercell Slam. Folks, that sounds good. Yeah, we'll take Supercell Slam, whatever the hell that is. An Electrified Slam, if it misses, the user is hurt. Oh, good. It's Jump Kick, but electric. I mean, we'll replace Barrier. Unfortunately, it's physical. If it was special, it'd actually be good. What did we say Nature Power is? Tri Attack? So, going back to Meteor Beam, it does raise our special attack one stage, and then attacks, so realistically, that it is actually setup followed by a really strong move. So that's actually not horrible. So I'm going to change my stance on that. I don't think it's horrible, because it does have setup. Magical Leaf is a horrible play against us. Of course, it crits. So like here, Meteor Beam is actually good, because Meteor Beam is going to get the kill here as much as 2 Side Strikes. What is Prismatic Laser? 160 power. Awesome. I have 10 Spadef. That's going to kill us. What the hell just happened? User loses its next turn to reach. Good God. Well, that went well. Thanks, Cold. Thanks, Cold. Unbelievable. We would have evolved into a Maractus, 461 BST, no future evolutions. Thanks, Cold. Thanks, 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 thanks. Well, now what? Someone was shouting bug earlier. Yep. Bug feels like a difficult split type. Let's see. So folks, while I'm on holiday, my video editor is going to be working on my epic fail compilation for Elden Ring, my Mango is a Lunatic compilation for Elden Ring, and my death compilation. It's going to be like 30 minutes of death compilation. Surskit, Yanma, Blipbug. So Yanma might actually be the best there. Yanma might actually be the best just because it's got the highest BST.
I have never accepted a bribe from a bird in my life.
I mean, it's definitely the most likely to get out of the lab. It's actually pretty good. Again, level 33 to evolve, but it's pretty good. Remember, Infernal Parade we like. Alluring Voice I'm not familiar with. If the target had a stat rise this turn, it becomes Confused. Interesting. And then Flame Wheel. I mean, that feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. Super effective Flame Wheel. Worth using here. Our defense is low. The quad weakness to rock hurts. Oh, this is water type too, so no quad weak. What's Alluring Voice? We're hoping for over half damage. That's fantastic. Headbutt, we can take that. Outstanding. Take that, you stupid bug. Lolly, welcome back. How you doing? Lolly Squaggins in the flesh. Or in the internet packets. I don't know. One of the two. Lolly, we're doing some Roguemon today. Are you familiar with Roguemon, or shall I explain it to you? Ooh, Scorpy. Ninkata's gross. Ew. Ew. Nyeh. Yay, Pokeballs! Da, 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 do. Dwebble. Dwebble's level 34 evolution. 325 BST. Evolves later. Lower BST. Make that make sense to me. Freshwater's a nice pickup. That's going to put us to HP cap as soon as we start. Oh, actually it won't, because we only have 26 HP right now. You know what? We're just going to run this. We're just going to run this. Well, now we should scout, because, like, this thing's decent, but we know that everything's broken, so if it's level 8, we should catch it. This one's a friendship Evo. Alright. If it's level 8, we catch it. Alright, let's see what it looks like. 29 HP is a little high for this thing's BST. And it's terrible. We're done with that. Down, boo, doo, boo, doo. Ba da 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 do do. Couldn't get away. Lunar Blessing. Okay. We have 16 speed. The level 6 was faster than us. That's disturbing. Correct, Wolf. Cannot run around for friendship. I mean, Bug Grass is some god-awful typing. But you know what? You know what? We will catch Paris. Because why not? Let's find out how terrible this thing is. 32 HP is horrible for this thing's BST. Fire Pledge, Inferno, Metal Claw, Bulk Up. Excellent. Alright, goodbye. Get out of here. Good lord. Paralyze Heal. Yay! Oh, too fast. False alarm. Comet Shard, Vendor Trash. Ooh, Wimpod. 230 BST. Level. But that level, that of evolution is so late. Wimpod again. No thank you. Mago Berry. Level 8 Caterpie. Folks, fun fact, this is probably the Godderpie. I got a hunch, folks. I'd say Danny DeVito and Matilda was overshadowed by Pam Ferris. Ooh, 0. That's a great poll. Mycelium Mite. The Pokemon will always act last in his priority bracket when using status moves, but they are unaffected by the ability of the target. Interesting. That feels like very strong in competitive and very useless for what we're doing. Oh, the bot continues its insanity. All right, Relor is here as well. Weedle is here with, hold on. Weedle has 2 abilities? Spore is usually on Slowmon, I gotcha. Super weak in competitive. Okay. I don't know these things. We're using the speed up right now, so we just lose our music for a little bit. I think we're just going to run this, but we got another Pokeball, so we might catch either a Weedle or... Maybe I'll catch level 8 Wimpod. Actually, the next level 8 we find that we don't already have, I'll catch. We already have Relor and Caterpie, so we're not going to catch them. But if we catch... Yeah, as 1. What is as 1? Oh, there's... Alright, here. Here's level 8 Caterpie. Uh, 24 HP for level 8 is fine. Fire Pledge? Okay, folks, Aura Spear's power is 80 instead of 90. That's stupid. Who would do that? But... that's actually really interesting. What's Dragon's Maw? Increases the power of Dragon-type moves by 50%. Folks, I'm a little tempted to run this Weedle. Fire Pledge, Aura Sphere, Ice Beam is kind of crazy. As 1 SR boosts special attack on a kill, as 1 IR boosts attack. Oh my god, Wolf, that's broken. So we saw IR, which on this mon wouldn't be great, but who knows what this evolves into. So Yanma is definitely our better chance, but that's on the back of its stats and spread. Weedle's got by far the better moves and the better ability. All right, you know what, folks? We're going to run this Weedle because that's just fun. Now, when I think about Weedle, I think about Frozen Wolf. So let's name this Wolf. Also on nerves, but that's rarely relevant. Ooh, Note Taker. What the hell's that? Notes on enemy Pokemon transfer to their new evolution. I don't care about that. Starter pack, learn a weak special move. Water Gun. We've got a good moveset. We don't need that. Potion and reroll chip. Yeah, it doesn't miss, but it got nerfed. It used to. It's 90 power in Gen 4, so it got nerfed. Was all I was saying. Biker Veronica. Grovyle. With Sandstream. Thanks. Folks, Grovyle is also 400 BST. This is a real bad matchup. We're going to Ice Beam. We're faster? Are you joking? Oh, that feels bad. We have good defense, but good God. Crit. Are you joking? Are you joking? He crit. I have to potion here. I have to potion. That's so dumb. I cannot believe he crit. Great. Great. Alright, well, it seems like he's got good defense. Fast asleep. Alright. So the thing is, we have to heal again here. Because otherwise, spin out plus Sandstream kills. Alright, now we can survive a spin out Sandstream. We're asleep still. Sandstream. Burning all our potions here. Silk Trap. What the hell is Silk Trap? Bullet Bear, thanks for the raid. Welcome to the party. Hassan, the audio cuts when I speed up. I'm just speeding up because of how locked in we are. Bullet, thanks for the raid. Bullet, how's stream? What have you been up to? He's out of spin out. I guess we can actually send it. So maybe he... Okay, were you playing Roguemon too? Heal Bell is actually fine. So spin out only has 5 turns. We're gonna get, folks, we're gonna get an insane amount of XP here. Pop Nobo, welcome to the party. How you doing? Bolin, did you get any good runs going? This is my first day of the Roguemon split. I've played Roguemon before. I've beaten Kaizo Ironmon many a time. Wants to learn Bleak Wind Storm. Well, that sure as hell sounds like a signature. The hell is that? Flying Special. Hits with brutal cold winds. May lower the foe's speed. It is 80 accuracy. I mean, that's got to be better than Poison Tail. The thing is, Poison Tail helps us if we end up a physical attacker. I don't love the accuracy drop. Poison Tail already gives us coverage against grass, but there's lots of poisons in there, which then we have Fire Pledge for. It gives us super effective against fighting. So flying gives us coverage against fighting that we don't otherwise have. Oh, you're at Silphco right now. Bolin, what are you running? What seed are you doing? Yeah, may lower this for the foe's speed. See, the thing is, we're about to evolve, so it's hard to say if this is going to be useful. I'm going to hang on. I'm going to gamble and hang on to Poison Tail. Because Poison Tail has really good PP. And because fairies in the game, poison is not useless. Poison Tail is our hedge if we end up more physical. Do an A1 with a Dark Sneasel into a Crabominable. That's not bad. Why on earth would you drop 5? Wait, what? Lolly, you would drop an 80 power 100% accuracy for 100 power 80 accuracy? That's insane. I'm going to pass on this. I don't think this is good enough. 80% accuracy is might as well be 50%. And remember, we still got to beat one more Pokemon here. Lickitung? Are you Grovyle Lickitung. This trainer is a monster. We resist that like crazy. Oh my god, if he vacuum waves again, we're out. Holy hell. Folks, this is the most insane first trainer I've ever seen. 2 400 BST Pokemon against our Weedle. Yeah, Bullet, no worries at all. Thanks for the raid. Good luck with the Silphco. What on earth do we have here? What is that? Is that, what is that, Scatterbug? Is that even better? I mean, this is going to evolve again, right? Are you joking? From 195 to 200 BST. Are you joking? Plus 5 BST is insane. god. Alright, we also need to use a potion because our health sucks because that whole fight was demonic. That is ridiculous. I mean, it's going to evolve after the next fight, so what could go wrong? Used on friendly Pokemon restores 20 HP. Okay. This is ridiculous. And now I lost my Stab Poison Tail. The only thing that happened is I lost Stab. Aracuda. That's mono water, right? Yeah, so we Aura Sphere. 280 BST shouldn't be too frightening. Hoping for at least half. You suck. Take Heart. What the hell does that do? Special attack Rose. At an EDM festival. Ginger, thank you so much for the tier 2 sub. At an EDM festival watching... That's outstanding.
Why is it always nipples?
We gotta play out the Evo possibilities. Okay, so I used Poison Tail there because I thought it would do enough to leave Aura Sphere in kill range. It absolutely did not. So that's just terrible. That seems bad. Wait, what is that? Inflicts damage equal to the user's remaining each HP and the user faints. What? Oh my god, that is the new counter. That's horrifying. Thank god it was low HP. Oh, it's Goomy. Ice Beam should do some really good work here. And this should be really good XP. Tachyon Cutter? What is that? What is that? Inflicts regular damage, hits twice in one turn? Why? Dude, that's an insane move. Well, we were going to evolve into Wurmple, who was going to evolve into Nimble, who was finally going to evolve into Crustle, who was terrible. Dude, why? Why? Now I gotta look up Goomy. Sick bastard. Oh my god. Well-baked body? This Pokemon takes no damage when hit by fire-type moves. Instead, its defense stat is boosted by 2 stages. What the shit? Or battery, ally Pokemon special moves have their power increased to 1.3x. Good god. Dude, had Light of Ruin, Electroweb, Tachyon Cutter? What the? Good god. Well, that went well. All right, what's next? I'm out of tea. Iron Crown's signature move is Tachyon. Interesting. All right, Psychic. Psychic. Folks, ads aren't for another 15 minutes, but because I am crushing tea, I have to pee really badly. So y'all just gonna have to deal with it. Watch the chair.
Do I look like a waffleologist to you?
Okay, I'm back. I want to sit so badly on a chair. Hassan, do you not have chairs? It's Woobat. Okay, Woobat's kind of cute, folks. Woobat's kind of cute. Solosis and Baltoy. Folks, I think Solosis is gonna be the strongest here. It's 3-tier. Stab Psychic feels real good. And Ominous Wind will help us get out of the lab. I mean, May, it's nowhere near as weird as Zero gets. Oh, yeah, look. Scroll up a little bit. Zero's the one who started this. Shocker. Oh, it's Ominous Wind here. Oh, interesting. Woobat's friendship evolution. Oh, please kill. Solar Blade? What the hell? Good God. Dude tried to Solar Blade me. I mean, that just seems rude. Alright, so this thing's a glass cannon. Psychic is weak to 3 types. Bug, Dark, Ghost. Abra. I don't even know what that is. Hey, look, it's us. Getting one of us with a better spread probably wouldn't hurt. Like, I mean, Stab Psychic. The problem is Psychic's not the best offensive type. It's nice to have, but it's not necessarily your go-to. Spoink is never going to happen. I hate that mon. So remember, when I speed up, we lose music. That's just gonna cut. Mime Jr. Psychic Fairy is actually pretty good. Can we find level 8s in this grass? I think we can, but it's really low. Oh, there it goes. Okay, done. Folks, Psychic Fairy is incredible, especially with a level 15 evolution into, I believe, Mr. Mime, which means its spread is going to be pretty good. And if we get a fairy in there, we're looking at a pretty good setup. There's a single level 8 on Route 1. Well, it looks like we found it. 29 HP is a little high, but not too bad. High horsepower is good. Own tempo is fantastic. I hate being confused. This isn't as good a mono spread as I would want, but for a Pokemon that evolves at 15, this could work. What's the problem with Technoblast, though? Inflicts regular damage. If the user is holding a plate or drive, this is the corresponding type. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We will use this while we run around pivoting. I don't know if we're going to run this. If we run this, it's because we're excited by the possibilities of its evolution list. Because converting to Fairy type would be very effective. We're looking at see, Granbull wouldn't evolve. Oh, Granbull does evolve again. Granbull would evolve again with an insane Evo list. Doxbun would be bad. Wouldn't evolve again. Ugh. Aromatisse. So for those who don't know, Aromatisse is the larger Twi'lek dancer or whatever from Jabba's lair on Tatooine. Not a fan. Musharna doesn't do any better. Okay, there are actually a lot of evolutions here on the higher side that would be not good. Fable doesn't evolve again. Good God. Okay, I gotta say, I don't love our Evo list here. Yeah, there's a really good chance we evolve into something that doesn't Evo again. Alright, well, let's see what else is here, because that could be miserable. Abra does evolve at level 16 with a very good Evo list. Alright, let's just catch him. Wrong button. Solar Blade equals physical solar beam. Yeah, I connected that dot cold. Took a little work, but I figured it out. How does Abra look? 28 HP, smidge high. What is healer? Friendly Pokemon, Nexus Pokemon doubles battles each have a 30% chance of being cured of any major status ailment after each turn, so it's useless. And Stone Axe Force Palm is really good, but this thing's all over the place. This thing is all over the place. So I think, interestingly, stacking Stone Axe in combat could be really good. Like, having Pokemon take 20-30% of their health when they come into combat would be really good. Ooh, Esper. Level 25. Or level 25 for the Evo is not bad. It's post-Brock, but effectively during Mount Moon. That could be good. Cosmog is a level 18 Evo. I don't know what this mon is. Learns 0 moves. I feel like that's a terrible one. Yeah, Esper is a crack kitty. Like, it looks like it. You can see Esper looks like it is super high. Meanwhile, Cosmog is the one making it snow over here. No, we don't want a level 6. Level 5. We know it can be level 8. Everything in this grass can be level 8. Cosmog is a legendary, technically. Oh, is Cosmog what evolves into, like, Scoliosis or whatever? I mean, who cares about its evil? It's all over the place. Base form of Solgaleo and Lunala. That's it. That's it. I mean, it evolves at 18. Pretty good Evo list for re-evolving. But it's 200 to start with. We could do better. So let's keep looking for level 8 Crack Kitty. That's got actual potential. 25 is a good Evo, and 355 BST is really powerful early on. Evo's BST is only 400. Yeah, so Evos that are like so when you start a Pokemon, you want an evolution that gets you to 400 to 450. Because when that happens, you are going to get another evolution. So anything that's 450 BST or lower in this game is guaranteed an evolution. If a Pokemon is higher BST than that and normally has an evolution, it will keep it. So it will continue to get another evolution. But you don't want a Pokemon above 450 BST if it's not going to evolve. Because that's just crippling. Alright, let's see what this Crack Kitty's all about. Very low HP. Ooh. It's a little too slow, but Fishious Rend, Dragon Pulse, Psychic Noise. It stabs Psychic Noise. Rollout's not very good. Honestly, I feel like it might be worth it to look for 2 more level 8 Espers and just try to get the best one. Yeah, Noctowl's a bad one. What's Overcoat? Does not take damage from weather and cannot be affected by powder moves or effect spore. Okay, folks, Overcoat is really good. Is it illegal? I mean, we can't look at other mons. I don't have to make any choice now. But you always run the risk of getting clobbered. It is legal. Good. I would have been surprised if it wasn't, but... Bronzor, maybe. I don't really like Esper's nature. That's why I'm thinking about just catching more Espers. So level 33 Evos later than I want. Hatena, 32... I really think Esper is kind of the... Ooh, download Solosis. We know that's a glass cannon. It's a good glass cannon, but it's a glass cannon. Yeah, actually, folks, I really think the Esper we found... The Esper we found feels really good. We just got to get a couple more to get some better BST options. I really do think that that's got the best setup we're going to see. 355 BST, level 25 evolution is really, really good. It learns some good early moves on the way. I mean, look at that. It learns 6 moves. Or it learns 3 moves before it evolves. Double at 30, unfortunately, which it won't get to. We're just going to find the other one before we even look at it, because it doesn't matter. We're going to catch it no matter what we see. We love Overcoat. We'll see what other abilities there are. Yeah, so that makes us immune to Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, Stun Spore we're immune to. Immune to Effect Spore is really good. I think what we want is a plus speed nature, because going first for Fishious Rend is going to be insane. And going first for Fishious Rend makes our kind of off-attack nature not that bad. And then we're also just hoping for better IVs. And then we just won't even be checking anything else. Level 6. So it's a 5% chance to find level 8 we're looking for. Not that bad, but can take a minute. So one of the things I have to get adjusted to for Roguemon is in Roguemon, because you're going by specific types, whether it's Psychic, whether it's Bug, whatever, you're always going to find certain Pokemon that are just statistically way better to run because of the timing of when they evolve, you know, what their BST is, etc., etc., etc. I think Esper is definitely one of the better ones. Okay. All right, here we go, folks. Let us see what we're looking at. All right, 23 HP, 22, 22. So, 17, 10, 20, 21, 13. 18, 12, 20, 18, 15. Folks, this one is much better, but it is Honey Gather instead of Overcoat. 15, 11, 22, 21, 15, Overcoat. There is our winner, folks. That is really good. That's the one we want. 2 more speed. Yeah, this is the one we want. Yeah, this thing's nearly 3x special. Almost 2x speed. This is the one we want. Still physically squishy? Yeah. Yep, it is physically squishy, but if it can be fast enough, so if we can get past the forest to, like, this thing will evolve Mount Moon, so we just need to get a smidge of luck. Not a ton, just a smidge, because if we're faster, our coverage is outstanding. Stab Psychic Noise is going to do real work. Damp Rock. Let's put Mime Jr. back out just to pick up stuff in here. Oh, Love Ball. Who doesn't love a Love Ball? Da 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 da. Ralts is also a really good Pokemon, I expect. Level 20 Evo. Nowhere near the BST, though. Cosmog is back. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Double check that's the one. Overcoat, Modest, Flawless. Yay! This is the creature I have chosen. Oh, there's ads going. Pfft. My bad, folks. My bad. We'll hang out. No, Hassan, we're only allowed to pivot 5 times, or catch 5. We've already done that. So we are locked in. And this is Hassan. Helps if I spell that correctly. Alright. Alright. I know there's ads going. Oh, I got an Eviolite pre-Brock. Colder, Colder, what are you playing? Are you playing Roguemon? Or are you doing something else? Pop-up shop. 3 times per run, open the shop phase on demand. Open the shop phase. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Frankly, I think the potion and Fight Wild is really good. Yeah, Ginger, but I don't remember. Oh, that's right. That's right. Because I can switch status heal types. Yeah, so split a big heal, combine. So that's not bad, but I think I want the potion and the wild fight vouchers. So we're going to go fight a Pokemon in each route. Now for this, am I allowed to choose which one I fight? Or do I have to fight everything? Do I have to fight the first Pokemon I see? First I see, okay. Not awesome, I guess. This will be a Fishious Rend. We're faster. This should do a ton of damage. Mega Drain. We have 21 Spadef. This will do 3 damage. 2 is even better. Let's avoid contact. Dragon Pulse is going to get the kill. Pre-gym 1. Until you've cleared the first gym, you may use any non-banned held items, X items, and flutes you pick up without restrictions unless it breaks one of the core essential rules. Oh, nice, Cold. Yeah, so the benefit here is we are grabbing what experience we can. And then we do get to heal again. Are we allowed to heal again after these 3 battles? Yeah, Plat, exactly. Okay, we weren't hoping for Abra. I believe we're faster? Yeah. Oh shit, speed tie. Bad defense, that's gonna hurt. We're okay. That's good. That's not bad. Wants to learn the move Flower Shield. I have no idea what that is. Might replace Rollout, though. Raises the defense of Grass-type Pokemon. What? No. Yes, give up on Flower Shield. Look, I'm a big fan of flowers, but what? Alright. Mime Jr. We know this thing is going to have 8 speed or 18 speed. So it's going to go before we do. If I recall correctly, its physical is worse. Ooh, it must have a negative nature. This might one-shot. Nope. Ugh, that's going to hurt. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. God damn it. Unreal. That's disgusting. I should have potioned. Would have evolved into Mega Medicham, which is actually not great. And this would have been real mixed. Ew, that's ugly. Would have been a bad Evo. Would have been a garbage Evo. Nah, son, we're not checking every little thing every little time. Otherwise, all we're doing is looking at the logs. Because every game then just becomes like, oh, this would have been the one to run. It'll turn into an endless cycle, trust me. I have 10,000 plus seeds in this stuff. Fairy. We can do fairy. Ugh. I need to get a fresh tea bag and put some more honey in my tea. Did that Mime Jr. just taunt you when you lost? Plates? I swear to God, if it did, I didn't notice. But now I gotta watch for that. Oh, Flabebe. Floaks, how does Flabebe evolve? Cutie Fly? Hey, there's Ralts. What, according to me, will be best for this? I mean, that's gonna vary wildly every time. They do a TikTok dance on your corpse. That's insane. Alright, we'll take Ralts here. Yeah, see, it's only 200 BST. That's kind of the problem. And this thing's terrible. What the shit is Tablets of Ruin? The power of the Pokemon's ruinous wooden tablets lowers the attack stats of all Pokemon except itself by 25%. Okay, that's actually good. That's a crazy defensive move. I mean, the rest of this isn't going to go great. We could open with Psycho Boost. Okay. Spin out is super effective. This is going to crush us. Ah, we're fine. So, I don't think Psycho Boost can kill here because of the drop, so it's going to do like half damage. But we have 6 attack. There's no way Fury Attack gets the kill. Critter, we're dead. Rut-row. Bigger Rut-row. You were saying, Plaid? You were saying? Thanks for nothing, stupid tablets. Didn't even get out of the lab. Also, Ralts is 200 BST. I couldn't remember how low it was. That's prevented, like, that's hard to run low. You need a really good spread. So, because the early game, because remember, there's still a chance. Remember the first Pokemon trainer we fought, he had Grovyle, Lickitung. They're both 400 BST. They will end your run with some bad luck. Togepi. See, now Mawile, that's a good pickup. Steel Fairy, good BST. Still evolves because it's Roguemon. Mawile should be solid. That's actually a really good spread, though I hate its nature. Stab, Make It Rain will be super effective. Inflicts regular damage, then lowers the user's special attack by 1 stage. After battle ends, winner receives 1x the user's level and extra money for each use. What the hell? Okay. Alright, well this will help us get out. I don't think this is good. I mean, Make It Rain is going to be... Raises defense. I mean, we got to Make It Rain. Sky drops our backup. Make It Rain is clearly Goldengo or... Ah, he's dead. Alright, there we go. Nice and easy. Alright. Get out of the lab. Uh-oh, it's raining. Meryl? No. Cutiefly? No. No. Cleffa? No. Ugh, I don't like any of these. We do not have good options. And so again, like this Mawile, theoretically runnable. Skydrop, Hammer Arm. I don't know what Skydrop does, but... Inflicts regular damage. User carries the target high into the air for 1 turn, during which no moves will hit either Pokemon and neither can act. What? I don't know that I fully understand that. So if we go first... It's fly, but you take the opponent with you. Alright. Okay, we could look for a Mawile with a better nature. Mawile with better nature, better ability could actually go hard. Alright, we'll worry about that later. Because Steel Fairy is genuinely very strong. Morlul is 285.
No, fuck!
body aspect, special defense. Milcery, 270 and a rogue stone. More lol again. There's an issue with Skydrop, though, in that if it's too heavy, you can't pick it up with Skydrop. Like, how are you supposed to know what's too heavy or not? Milcery. Level 8 Milcery. Level 5 Milcery. There's another Pokemon here. I'm going to find it. Oh, wait. Is there another Pokemon in here? Nope. We found all the Pokemon here. Never mind. Sorry. False alarm. False alarm. That's my bad. That's my bad. Ooh. Tinkatink's 300 BST. Fun fact, Skydrop was banned in online play in its debut generation because there was a glitch that rendered the battle soft-locked if certain conditions were met. Wow, that sounds like fun. Wait, so Skydrop is just a garbage version of... It's just a garbage version of Drill Peck? Does not compute. Roger, roger. God, Cutiefly is weirdly bad. All right, let's see if we can find a level 8 Tinkatink. Hey, there we go. Nope, don't do that. Worst version of Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss is fixed damage, though, Hassan. Seismic Toss is guaranteed damage based on your level, whereas Skydrop is 60 power flying. The unreliability based on weight, though, is insane to me. Like, that just sounds like the biggest headache in the world. That is a good spread. What is Wonder Skin? Non-damaging moves have exactly 50% base accuracy against this Pokemon. Is that amazing? Hi, my love. All right, Double Shock. Inflicts regular damage, removes the user's electric type after damage calculation. If the user is not electric type, this will fail. Squishy, how you doing? Skitter Smack. Inflicts regular damage, has a 100% chance to lower the target's special attack by 1 stage. Intriguing. Decorate. Raises target's attack and special attack by 2 stages. What? Folks, Decorate is crazy good. You can't target yourself? Oh, that's great to know. Folks, Decorate's garbage. Changing my mind. I got excited for nothing. All right, let's see what's in the forest. Ooh, folks, Lumberry is very nice. Unfortunately, we won't get to keep it. Quick Ball, why not? Folks, I think I'm officially getting a cold. My nose is starting to plug up. My throat's been sore all day. Burning Jealousy. What the hell is that? First of all, not very effective. Inflicts regular damage if the target has had a stat rise this turn and becomes burned. It's fire type. This thing must have Normalize. So Cutiefly must have Normalize, which is just garbage. Good for you. Yeah, no. Cold died. It was sad. We miss Cold. Swirlix is 341 with a Rogue Stone evolution. Decent Evo list. Ooh, Fairy Gem. Oh, but it's consumed afterwards. That's annoying. Yeah, Jack, I'm gonna... I will navigate it, I promise. Faster than... Everyone's faster than us. But I still think Mawile could do some good. Double check what else is here. Cutie Fly. Okay, folks, that one does not have normal eyes. Let's catch that one. Alright, let's look at Cutie Fly. HP looks good. Not really a good spread. What's Ice Scales? The Pokemon is protected by Ice Scales, which have the damage taken from special moves? What? Half damage from special moves. That's insane. Well, it sure as hell makes this feel better. It's still got bad attack, though. Doesn't evolve till 25. Moves aren't good enough. Nah. It's Frostmoth's signature ability. Makes sense. Clefairy, Friendship Evo. Malignant Chain. Shockwave for 4. That doesn't feel very good. Flabebe! Evolves to level 19. You can catch this. 300 BST. Good Evo, 2 weaknesses. And that is everything in this grass. So our next pick is to go back looking for Mawile. 24 HP is good. What? Why couldn't you switch special attack and speed? This thing would be cracked. During a sandstorm, this Pokemon's rock, ground, and steel type moves have 1.3 times their base power. Cool. 1,000 arrows, inflicts regular damage. Grounds the target until it leaves battle. Ignores levitation effects and the immunity of flying type Pokemon. Okay, 1,000 arrows is insane. This thing's speed is devastatingly bad, though. I mean, its attack's really good, though. We could run Flabebe. Evolves to level 19. Because of 1,000 arrows, it can get by. Yeah, plates. This is Roguemon, so everything is fairy because we're doing a fairy-type seed. Put out. We're doing a fairy-type seed. All right, I do think looking for... We are looking for level 8 Mawile. Alright, I'll do it. So we're looking for a Mawile with better nature than ours. So if we can get one with plus attack nature, this will be flawless. We'd love a better ability. 2 HP from level 7 to 8 is good. Are you fucking kidding? And it has Protean. That's so good. Changes the Pokemon's type to the type of the move it's about to use. This works only once each time the Pokemon enters battle. Oh, this is nerfed Protean. Interesting. This minus attack nature is absolutely criminal. We have to catch a different one. Fails if there's no active terrain. Steel Roller's garbage. Fortunately, loses a garbage move. Loses Encore. Alright, we gotta catch another one. Hammer Arm Skydrop can still do good work. Protean is, I guess, not even that great, given the situation. Oh, hey, look at that. We're just gonna catch it. I don't even feel like going about trying to scout whether or not it's got the nature we want. 33 HP again is good. That is much better. That is much, much, much better, folks. So, Hammer Arm Skydrop is not outstanding, but we can make this work. Also, with a BST divided by 10 evolution, I mean, realistically, the earliest this thing evolves is like level 40. Hammer Arm Sky Drop could be tough to get through. Who wanted Fairy? Jack? I think it was Jack. Do we get poison after this? You bet. Alright, fight first 5 wilds of the forest. Or potion reroll chip. Let's fight 5 wilds. Let's fight 5 wilds. And we're not allowed to heal. But Make It Rain might actually be pretty good here. We were already steel type, so it changes nothing, but I was hoping for a one-shot. Tom Bass failed. That's fine. We'll just Sky Drop here. You can heal after fighting the wilds, I believe. Well, Lee, that's what I thought, but Plaid said no because he hates me. Plaid's a big meaty head. That's a bad level up. I mean, it doesn't feel like much of a reward if you get punished like that, because it uses your PP. Steel Rain that. Sandstream kicked up after Make It Rain. If you heal in the middle of fighting the woods, you forfeit the rest of the wilds. Well, the rest of the wilds, though. We're talking about wilds, not... Yeah, see, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. All right, that's 3. We get 2 more. We've already gained 2 levels. That's really good. Yeah, so we can heal after. So 1 more. Level 11. And Flabebe. I ate a Flabebe! There we go. All right, that's a good start. All right, let's heal. Whoop. Let's not go that way. Yeah. All right, so we have 25 PP to make it through, and 5 of that PP kind of sucks. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. Shroomish. That's an easy Sky Drop. And this will make us flying type now. Don't para me, please. How on earth did this thing survive that? Stab, super effective Sky Drop, 30 attack. That's crazy. I'll Make It Rain. We don't need the coverage from it. It's garbage. We're not going to use it. Well, I mean, Puppet has to be, but like I can do the math. I know the math. It's just crazy that survived that. 3 speed is pretty good. Wants to learn Smoke Screen? No. Steel Roller destroys terrain. Is there ever going to be terrain? I mean, honestly, it's still better than Smoke Screen. We could see terrain. Hammer Arm will work just fine here. Goodbye. There's abilities that set terrain on entry. Okay, Lee, good. That'll occasionally come in handy then. Yeah, this being nerfed Protean definitely makes it worse. Never Melts Ice. Not gonna use that. Da, 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 da. Lotad is an easy Sky Drop. opposing low-tide attacks faster than normal, thanks to its quick draw. Used Aqua Jet. Wait, so he can act faster than normal thanks to quick draw, and he uses a priority move. Good strategy. Got a real genius on our hands here. 2 attack. Why not? Mega Rain should finish that. Yay! Evolution is going to be between level 40 and 55. So we don't know what it evolves into. And we'll roughly find out by the level it evolves. So honestly, best evolution would be 40, 41, 42, 43, or 44, because then it'll evolve again. After that, like, we need every level to go by without it evolving. Alright, so there's 3 Pokemon here. We're hoping for one-shots. We're either 7 Pokemon left. I think we're okay. I think we got the PP to get through this. Hammer Arm's good here. We'll take the speed drop. We definitely want another good solid physical move. What's the, I think there's a psychic physical move that targets special defense. Just like Psy Sword or whatever targets, is special attack targets physical defense. We'll Hammer Arm here, we're already slower. Clangorous Soul. The hell does that do? He just Omni Boost himself. Love that for him. Might be thinking of Psyshock. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with our speed, Spadef. I mean, defense is okay. Unfortunately, our HP is really high. So we really need our HP to not... We need our HP to knock it off. There's 2 items up ahead, but whatever. I think we need to fight these all in this order anyway. Boldor, that's an early Hammer Arm unless I send Make It Rain. I'm going to Make It Rain here because I don't want a Hammer Arm. That's actually really good. Boldor's 390 BST. That's really good experience. This is another level, folks. This is a level. We're looking for a good physical move. Take Heart does not sound good. The user lifts its spirits to heal and strengthen itself. That sounds illegal. Bad Jack. Poison Sting. You learned 2 moves at 16, and you couldn't bother to make one of them good. Honestly, I think we replace Steel Roller for Poison Sting. Because Poison Sting is at least PP. It's a terrible move, but it's PP. We could also get rid of Make It Rain. It's such a cope drop anyway. Ice. Ice it is. I'm going to get rid of Make It Rain. We're almost out of PP for it, and it's going to stop getting used pretty quick here. 3 moves at 16. High Jump Kick. 130 power. If it misses, it hurts the user. How much does High Jump Kick hurt us for if it misses? I don't remember. I'm trying to wrap my head around 3 moves at 16. I gotta say, I think this makes Mawile one of my favorite early mons. I mean, either way, Plaid, that's devastating. Alright, we can't take that. 3 garbage moves. Yeah, no, cold, it's not going to matter. We have hammer arm anyway. It's just, it's too much recoil. Mawile normally learns stockpile, swallow, and spit up. Interesting. I did not know that. Let me show Farfetch'd how to fly. It's a flightless bird. I feel bad that it doesn't know. It's the 130 power one, Cold. 130 power, 90 physical. Ow. That rough skin hurt like hell. We're getting bad attack, too. Like, we had a pretty good curve, and it's just crushing. High jump, kick, space power, blah, 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 blah. Crash damage is now always equal to half of the user's max HP. That is horrible. Pure Incense. Nope. Like, we'd love it, but we're actually using Lucky Egg, so. That's fine. Alright, final trainer here. Basculin W. This is his only Pokemon, so Skydrop. We'll become flying for this. Take to the sky, bullseye. Freeze dry. Oh, we're flying now. That's super effective. We could go speed up. We should be okay. Are you fucking joking? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's alright. We're going to break out of this. Oh, he's going to Jet Punch? Cool. Cool game. Cool. This is brought to you by a okay at best Pokemon. What was I looking for? Yeah, Rival had that. Okay, so this is the right thing. So, Mawile was gonna learn Barrage, Crafty Shield. This is terrible. It was going to evolve into Magneton, and then which with a great spread, and then into the most insane Cobalion. This is devastating. So this would have evolved at 46 with like nothing good. Magneton would have learned basically nothing. Lumina Crash, but we're very... It's Steel Roller again? Awesome. We would have had no moves. Well, whatever. Whatever, game. Whatever. I think we said poison next. Folks, I'm going to go make some more tea quick while this runs. Yeah, Plaid. I was thinking that too. Folks, I'll be right back. Alright, folks, thanks for being patient. Ugh. Folks, bad news. I'm pretty sure I'm sick. So I am going to end stream early. I'm not ending it right now, but I am going to end up ending it early. Because I need to do the final packing and everything. I like Marini over Venonat. I don't know what the evos are here, though. Level 38. Shell Sidearm. What the shit is that? Core I don't know any of these. Inflicts regular damage if the target has already moved this turn. Its ability is nullified. That's weird. Shell Sidearm. Inflicts regular damage. Has a 20% chance to poison the target. Is physical, plus contact, or special, depending on which would do more damage. Okay, Shell Sidearm is crazy. Stab Shell Sidearm is absolutely insane. Plasma Fist. After inflicting damage, all normal type moves become electric type for the remainder of the turn, including status moves. That's not really great since we're water, but... You know, so I think the biggest problem here is the whole 7 speed thing we have going on. But, you know, minor details.
Let's go hunt some ghosts.
Yeah! Alright, well, we're not shell sidearming that. Rock, poison, quad resisted. I guess we core enforcer. Future sight. Okay, so we go first. We're gonna eliminate his ability. Will it tell us what his ability is? That'd be interesting. No, we know it was suppressed, but not what. We'll try Plasma Fists. He used Eruption. We resist that. 11 Spadef. He's already taken damage. I don't see that being very strong. Yeah, it's nothing. Oh! Okay. Whip it. Not good defense. Yeah, I don't... This is not runnable. Like, this... The speed is unsalvageable. Shell Sidearm is insane, though. Stab Shell Sidearm is top tier. What are we looking at? Oddish. Poiple. Whatchamacallit. Ghastly. Bellsprout. This could be interesting. There we go. There we go. Ba-da-da. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oddish. So, Oddish evolves at level 21. Learns 6 moves on the way to that. That's actually really good. And its Evo list is phenomenal. Folks, notice that its evolutions are almost exclusively Tier 2 grass and poison types. Which means it's very likely to get very high-level evolutions. So, Oddish 320 BST? Honestly, Oddish is kind of fantastic. What do you use on us? Aerial Ace, which is outstanding. Aerial Ace again. Gotta say, liking the Oddish take. Twisted Spoon, why not? Let's see if we can find that level 8. I should probably pivot to something over here first anyway, just because how slow we are. The thing is that I want to pivot to a level 5, but we're garbage speed, so it's just a big mess. Level 5. Withdraw sucks. Oddish and Bellsprout in this grass is pretty entertaining. Level 3. Level 8 Bellsprout. Alright, well, actually, is that even faster than us? Might not be. Court Change. Alright, Oddish has Aerial Ace, but his move list is going down the shitter. Bellsprout would actually have similar evolution pool. Grimer doesn't evolve till 38. That's really rough. Like, Grimer is Ow. Land's Wrath? The hell is that? Just inflicts regular damage. Cool. Cool. Scouting is starting to make me pretty nervous. You know what? Let's just catch the level 6 Oddish. Because we know it's faster than us. And let's see what we're looking at here. 24 HP is a little high for its BST. What is Cursed Body? Moves that hit this Pokemon have a 30% chance of being disabled afterwards. Okay, that's actually kind of good. And this thing's really well balanced, which is not really what we want. But this is going to be decent for scouting at least. Grimer, Coughing. Well, Coughing just blew my mind. Inflicts damage and the user takes damage equal to half of its max HP rounded up. Good God. Good Lord. Well, it's poison again. It's poison again because we didn't get very far. Ba-da-da-boom. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, what are we looking at? Oh, it's Trubbish. Whoa, Nidoran's a fun one. Oh, it's gotta be Nidoran for sure. I didn't even know Voodoo was poison type. So, Cursed Body again. Super Glass Cannon. Extreme Speed, Ice Hammer, Scald. So, Ice Hammer might get us out of the lab here. Watch Ice Hammer have recoil. Nope. It's the same as Hammer Arm. It lowers our speed. Whatever, that's fine. I should one-shot, honestly. Wow. Survived. Extreme Speed will finish. That will hurt. And we have 6 Spadef. Alright, we're okay. But double speed drop. Fortunately, we have extreme speed, so we'll hit. We do get a move at level 10, but I don't foresee us getting there. This is going to be a pivot. Oh, and I have to get the item over here. Eject button. When the holder takes damage from a move, it switches out for a party Pokemon of the trainer's choice. And as long as it's faster, I guess it's not the end of the world. There's Bellsprout again. Varoom is quad weak. Yeah, I think Oddish is still our top pick. Oddish and Bellsprout theoretically have the best evolution potential. Last time we saw Bellsprout was way too slow. We have 12 speed here. And very bad defenses. If we find something faster than us, we need to pivot. Oddish is here again. So Oddish being here again is frustrating because we want him to be level 8. And there's only a slight chance he'll be level 8 here. Varoom. So far we're faster. The Varoom's level 8. We got to catch this. Again, quad weak to ground. Maybe it has Levitate. If it had Levitate, this would actually be crazy typing. What does this evolve anyway? Wow. Heat Wave, Crunch, Stab, Hard Press, but Hard Press does fixed damage, right? Oh no, power directly relates to the target's relative remaining HP given by 100 times current HP divided by max HP to a maximum of 100. Pixelate turns the bearer's normal type moves into fairy moves. Moves changed by this ability have 1.2x the normal power. Okay, Pixelate is crazy. ¿Dónde están las tortas? Quiero pastel. Quiero pastel también. Oh my god. This thing's too slow, unfortunately. Too slow. And remember, we can catch whatever we want. We're not required to use the things we find. Now, unfortunately, that being level 8 means Oddish won't be. That's the second time. Oddish has been in that grass and ruined our day. Paldean Wooper's only 210. Evolves at level 20, but 210 BST is a tough sell. Grimer again. We don't like Grimer. Paldean Wooper. Paldean. Ooh, Bolt Strike's gonna hurt. We're gonna have to catch this. We're gonna catch this. 210 and faster than us. A little bit surprising. 25 HP is fine. It has Water Absorb, folks. It has Water Absorb. But look how bad its stats are. It's just not... Ugh. Alright, Fiery Dance inflicts regular damage, has a 50% chance to raise special attack by 1 stage. That is actually insane. I forgot about that. Hyperspace Fury inflicts regular damage, always hits, bypasses and removes any protection effects on the target, lowers the user's defense by 1 stage after attacking. Who the hell's signature ability is that? Same goes for Bolt Strike. Jesus Christ. This has 3 signature abilities. I think this Wooper, I want to see what his evolutions are. They're good mid-tier evolutions that'll evolve again. These are good mid-tier evolutions that evolve again. Yeah, so Wooper, if Wooper can get to 20, that's actually good. And you might hit 20 from Liam before Brock. So I actually think we're going to run this, folks. Water Absorb is insanely good here. Fiery Dance has a ton of potential. Fiery Dance is, I would argue, a better version of Charge Beam because there's no chance it misses. Super Potion's a good find. Honestly, we're slow enough. We'll come back for the rest of the items after. Who wanted Poison? This is Lee, I think. Alright, let's use the egg. Alright, Berry Juice and Full Heal. Status Cap +1, Potion, and any status heal. That sounds really good. We are immune to poison, but who knows how long that'll last. Let's take a Burn Heal. Alright, folks, let's do this. In order to get through this first fight, we're going to need some good coverage. After that, again, we're 210 BST. We need some luck here. Liliana's a good start. I lied. Roselia's a good start, though. That is super effective Fiery Dance. Alright, that special attack rise means we... VV Volley. What? Ignores accuracy and evasion modifiers. Power increases with happiness. Given by happiness to a maximum of 102. Wait. So VV Volley is literally a better return. Okay. Well, Fiery Dance gets the kill here. If Fiery Dance raises our special attack again, that would be outstanding. Outstanding. We now have 28 special attack. We're over 3x curve. If Fiery Dance is at least neutral, we're in pretty good shape. 2 special attack is really big there. Okay, so this isn't neutral, but honestly, Bolt Strike's probably a great play here. Automatize. That's a speed boost, I think. But he's already faster, so who cares? Damn, we missed. Magic Powder. What the hell is Magic Powder? Changed us to pure Psychic type. We missed again! Okay, we're switching to Fiery Dance. I can't keep missing. So this is resisted, but we're also boosted, so... Oh, wow. Aerial Ace. We're Psychics, that's not a problem. Alright, we're fine. Alright, that's good XP. Like, as long as we keep getting special, we can live with that. We can't heal. I was going to go back and heal. Shockingly, we didn't take that much damage. Destiny not. Nope. I don't think we've made it past this train. Have we made it past this trainer yet? Oh, yeah, we did. We made it to the 5th trainer once. And then we got bodied. We got to start double kicking. No worries, Lolly. No worries. And Lolly, I'll be off by the time that happens. I can't stick around much longer. I feel like garbage. I gotta go rest. I'm leaving for Italy tomorrow, and I'm definitely coming down with a cold. Magic powder again. Why does everyone have pixie dust? Still, mono-psychic type's really not a problem. Give me some good XP. That's good XP. Thanks, Lolly. Have a good one. I will see you in a few weeks. Wants to learn Spark. Ooh, Spark is physical in this gen? Yeah. I do think Spark might be better than Bolt Strike, folks. Spark might be better than Bolt Strike. We have so much accuracy concern and low PP. We're gonna replace Bolt Strike. Like, we desperately need more PP. There's no two choices about it. Combi, we can Fiery Dance that. Special defense boost. Kind of makes me not want to. We might Spark here. I'm going to Spark. Para? You know, that's going to hurt, first of all. Jesus. Fiery Dance should kill. Fiery Dance should kill. And then we'll potion out of combat. I didn't want to Fiery Dance because we're going to run out. Yeah, so losing ground and poison costs us some really good typing. So people gotta stop, people gotta stop changing me into psychic type. I don't like that. Right now I'm immune to electric, basically immune to poison, and I heal from water. So stop screwing me. Combuskin. We do not have a good play for this. Spark, I guess. Paralyze is best case. We might have to burn some heals here. That's not good. That is worse. We're weak to that. If he has anything resembling decent attack, we're dead. There it is. Damn. What would this have evolved into? Oh, he could have had Chilling Neigh. When the Pokemon knocks out a target, there's a Chilling Neigh which boosts its attack stat. That's nuts. How is that legal? But others aren't. Whatever. All right, we would have gotten a really good evolution out of Gligar. Quad weak to Ice would have been problematic. And then we would have evolved into Stunfisk? That's garbage. What? Stunfisk Evo is horrible. I mean, Fiery Dance can still carry, but Stunfisk is ground electric, which is interesting. Still has water absorb. I don't know. I don't know. Folks, I'm going to snooze the ads. Folks, I do not feel good. I do not feel good, folks. If this was a Friday and I was just having my weekend in 2 days, I think I'd keep streaming. But I leave for Italy tomorrow, and I feel like shit. So I'm gonna end stream early, folks. Because I gotta go rest. I don't want to be sick for Italy. Oh no. Oh boy. All right, YouTube, I am going to say goodbye per usual. YouTube, thank you for hanging out. Twitch, don't go anywhere. Let's go ahead and raid out.